Welcome to this training video on KWIZ Charts for SharePoint Webpart. This video will focus on how you can aggregate data from multiple lists and display that data in charts. On screen, you can see a column chart built using KWIZ Charts for SharePoint. The data in this chart is an aggregate of tasks from two different lists. In my example, both these task lists are within the same site, but these lists could easily exist in different sites. In order to build this chart, we are going to need to add the KWIZ List Filter Plus Webpart and the KWIZ Charts for SharePoint Webpart. The KWIZ List Filter Plus Webpart allows us to build a dataset of multiple lists which we can connect to the chart. To do this, we need to access the Webpart tool pane and then modify Webpart settings. This will open a settings screen where you can define the list type and columns to roll up into a dataset. You need to define the starting site for the query and whether to include subsites or the entire site collection. Then define the list type to query, in our case, tasks. We have defined that we want to build a dataset for a certain list type across a number of sites. Next, you need to add any fields specific to the list type which need to be used in the chart. For example, task status or due date. Click OK to complete this screen and then again on the Webpart tool pane. The aggregated dataset is now created, but we need to connect it to our chart. We do this by creating a Webpart connection between the list filter Webpart and the chart Webpart. We can now configure the chart as per other training videos. The chart Webpart is connected to the List Filter Plus dataset for its data source. However, in the chart settings, we need to tell it the type of data to expect. In Connection Properties, select one of the task lists, which will allow you to define which columns to use. It does not matter which list, as they should have the same columns. In this chart, I am looking to count the aggregated number of tasks by status. To do this, I need to add a column on my y-axis to count. It does not matter which one, but I am using task name in this example. Various appearance settings can be set, which are shown in other training videos. I am going to move on to setting up my series. I need to group and count the data based on the x-axis values. In this case, task status. To do this, you need to select the option for Group Data by X-axis Values. This will add an option to define the type of grouping, for instance, count. Add your series as shown in previous training videos. Click OK to see the finished chart, which is counting tasks by status across multiple task lists. Thank you for watching this training video. If you need any further support, please contact QuizCom using the details shown on screen.